Can you please tell me your name, your age, and the grade that you are in now?
Okay. My name is Muhammad Ali. I am almost 17 years old.
Okay.
And I am a junior in 11th grade.
Okay. And where did you come from?
I came from Iraq.
Iraq. Which grade were you in back there in Iraq?
I was 6 till I moved to America, and they moved me straight to 7th.
Oh, you didn't lose any year?
No.
And you came directly from Iraq here?
From Iraq.
You didn't go to any country else?
No.
Okay. Now, can you please tell me what are the challenges and the problems that forced you to leave Iraq and come here?
There is multiple reasons.
Mm-hmm.
One reason is my parents, they wanted a better future for me, because at that time,
mm-hmm.
and still right now, there's not really good education in Iraq.
Mm-hmm.
And so, first thing, they wanted good future for me. And one other reason, my sister she's 18 and she
mm-hmm.
has autism.
Mm-hmm.
So here, in America, they take good care of her.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one other reason why we came here.
Okay.
And plus my brothers came here before us, before
mm-hmm.
my family, my stepbrothers.
Mm-hmm.
And, we just wanted to join them all.
How about the situation in the country back then? Did it affect you?
Definitely. Back then, it wasn't really, in the neighborhood I lived in, there's kids that, when I go outside, they always, bully me and all that. Plus, school wasn't really that good.
Mm-hmm.
You finish school and, you don't get any jobs.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that's, literally the...
How about the war and the situation? Did it affect you?
Back then, there was no... It was clean. There was no war, no anything.
Okay.
Now, it's kind of, more messed up than before. Before, it was okay before. It was just
the economic situation
exactly,
and the education.
Exactly.
Okay. So, when you came here, did you know any English?
Zero. Only basic words good morning, how are you?
Okay. So, what are the challenges that you faced when you came here?
Definitely.
And you were put in a school in class 7?
Yeah,
said?
7th grade.
Okay,
yeah.
And you're sitting listening to Chinese.
Exactly. I was sitting in class, lost. I'm just looking at the teacher,
okay.
not knowing what's going on. I'm just,
Okay.
But I'm trying, to pick up as many words as possible, because, as always, I'm always motivated to learn and, exploring everything, and it doesn't really affect me, especially when people bully me and all that. So even though I didn't understand anything, I kept trying to learn English, learn how to write as quick as possible. At that time, I didn't really care about my grade, because no matter how hard I try, it's not going to be.
Okay, so let's say in the English class, the teacher her work or her job is to help you learn English.
Yes.
How about in science and math classes? What did you do? How did you manage?
Here's the problem. Teachers acted like I was an American student. They didn't care if I didn't speak no English or all that. They talked to me and kept giving me stuff just like any other student, and and they didn't help me really explain.
Okay, so what did you do? Did you fail?
Yeah, of course, I tried doing it. I asked my dad to help me and all that. I didn't have friends at that time, because I didn't really meet any other Arabic people, and my other friends that speak English didn't really want to hang out with me, because
why they didn't like to hang out with you?
First thing, only a few people, 2 or 3, wanted to hang out with me, but the rest because the way I dressed, it was basic. I didn't really know how to dress, how to look good. I didn't know English, they started laughing at me if I start, saying some random words and all that. And plus, most of the time I was shy, so I didn't really want to hang out with other people. So I wanted to keep my own space and zone. So I didn't really want to hang out with other people.
Okay, so from your words, I understand that it was hard for you to make friendship with the English-speaking students.
Of course, yeah.
So when you came directly here to this school?
I went to Arcade Middle School.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then after that you came here?
Yeah.
So back there, you felt that you were discriminated, or maybe the way that you were dressed, you were bullied for that?
A little bit. Also, like I had that one teacher in science. He was like really targeting me and my other Arabic friend.
Mm-hmm. How did he target you?
Like the smallest thing I do, I get yelled at, or like things that other students are doing, I can't do.
Mm-hmm.
And he always yells at me and all that, kicks me out of class. But he was like, everyone knew he was a bad teacher. At the end, they kicked him out because he got reported many times.
So you were kicked out of class because you were not able to do the assignment, although you do not know English.
Exactly.
Okay, so, and other than these incidents that happened back there, what can you tell me about some of the incidents that happened back there? Because you were not able to know the language, and you're not able to know maybe the rules of the school.
So, my parents don't know anything about education here. My mom can't speak English. My dad can barely speak English.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, it was all on me.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to like handle all the situations. So basically, like when I go to class, I try like my best to understand the teacher. But most of the time, I really don't like understand anything.
Mm-hmm.
I just like sit there and like really just do.
And so you are the only one who is helping your mom and dad at home?
Yeah, with the like outside school stuff. Yes, I am. Translation, shopping, all that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And can you remember some of the incidents that happened back then when you came the first time? Let's say you misunderstood your friends, you did something different, and so you were blamed for that, or maybe you didn't understand the teacher's instructions and you did an assignment in a different way, and the teacher didn't like that, or something like that. You were misunderstood, or you misinterpret the instructions.
Yeah, it happened many, many times. I don't know why, for some reason, teachers like think I speak English or something, but it's obvious that I can't. So like most of the time I'm quiet because I'm really shy, because it's a new environment for me. So I'm shy. So like let's say the teacher like in PE, they give me an objective to do, and I like don't understand what they said. So I just try my best to do what he said, and then I do a small mistake, then I get yelled at. And then I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't understand. Then they start telling me to pay attention and all that, even though sometimes I tell them I can't speak English.
So you face this problem in sports?
In sports, in all like most of my classes. Yeah.
Okay. Did you happen? It seems at the beginning, not in this school, at the first school you came in. Did it happen that you took lots of detentions and suspensions? Frankly speaking.
I was a really good calm student. All that. They even gave me a slip, like what is it called? They said because
honored.
Honored for a good behavior and all
okay,
that.
Good. So at all you didn't take for tardiness for?
No, I mean a few times.
Okay.
Yeah, just a few times. And I remember in math class. Especially math, I didn't understand anything in math. Math is already hard, plus I don't know English.
Okay.
So, I don't know why my team, we used to sit in a group, and my team didn't want to help me at all, and they didn't want to work with me for some reason. I don't really remember why. So, every time the teacher calls me to give an answer out, and I don't know what the answer is. They just keep staring at me I don't know what to do. So, my team, I asked for my team's help and they don't help me. I don't know.
Okay, so there wasn't teamwork back then. Okay, here, let's talk now when you came here. How do you feel about yourself now?
Now I am, of course, much better.
You feel you are capable?
Yeah, of course. My main goal was to learn English, because if I learn English, everything is going to be, more clear.
When you came here, you were able to take other courses than just English, than just ELD. When you came here the first time.
Yeah, and they gave me ELD.
Only you didn't take any courses with ELD?
No, they just gave me that. I don't know why in the first year they didn't